Good day, guys. My name is Lerato. Like before we start, you know the reason why you started trading. So even if it's tough and things doesn't go your way, just remember the reason why you have started trading. That's how you will get motivated. No one will motivate you, but you yourself will motivate you. So guys, let's start here. I was talking about the uptrend and the downtrend movement. I'm going to show you the difference between an uptrend movement and a downtrend movement. As you all know, uptrend movement is we are talking the upward movement. When we talk about the uptrend movement, meaning the market goes up. But when we talk about the downtrend movement, we know that the market goes down. So the difference here is that on an uptrend movement, we are going to have a pattern like this. A pattern like this. On an uptrend movement, never mind the accuracy, guys, because I'm using a pen and a paper. Like as I have told you in the group earlier that my phone is broken, I have to fix it. So I'm still waiting for it right now. So I decided to keep myself busy doing this video so that I can highlight you on what's going on market. Okay, let's continue then. On an uptrend movement, we are having a pattern like this one. Like as you can see, we have what we call a lower high here. We call this one a lower high, another lower high, another lower high here, guys. And then here we are having higher high, a higher high again, a higher high again. Like as you can see here, the pattern that I have drawn here, guys. So the reason why we call it a lower high and a higher high, as you can see from this point the market goes up now. We have what we call a higher high here. As you can see from this point to that point, from this point, which is called point A and point B, from point A to point B, the market goes up. From point B to point C here, market changes direction to the downward movement. That means from this point A to point B, market goes up. From point B to point C, market goes down. So as you can see, this point is higher than this one and this point is higher than this one. This one we call it higher high because of is above this point and also above this point. This one we call it a lower high because of is only above this point, not this one, as you can see there. So let's say we have a pattern like this one. Let's say we focus only on this pattern. Let's say market was still going down this side, but changes the direction and goes up this side. What do you have to check? You have to wait for confirmation that market goes up. Like as you can see here, we have what we call a resistance. From this point to this point, market changes direction to the downward movement. From this point, market changes direction to the upward movement. As you can see, it at this point, market has break our resistance here. So that means market is it has changed the direction to the uptrend movement. So you are going to wait for confirmation here or a retest. Market is gonna go up, comes back and retest here. So after a retest, we have to wait for confirmation. I'm going to teach you about how to read the chart now. You have to wait for confirmation here, read the chart so that you can enter your buy order here, guys, as you can see. So from this point to that point, you have to wait again for a confirmation here that shows our market have changed the direction, but this one is gonna be a smaller sell, not a long-term sell. So here you have to trail your stop loss up to some point here or here, so that If market changes the direction, you don't close your order in loss, you close it in profit. I hope you get me, guys. But if ever you have a question about the uptrend movement, you can ask a question so that